Hello everyone, hope you are doing well. I am Akshay Parmar, Assistant Professor at LG Institute of Engineering and Technology in IT Department. Welcome to the video series of the data communication and computer networks. Today we will see the basics of the data communication and computer networks. The quick recap of our previous video. In that we have seen the introduction of the data communication. After that we have seen the definition and terms about the data communication, the data models, data communication models we have seen, the functional characteristics which have boosted the data communication we have seen in brief there. After that we have seen the components and the data flow of the data communication we have seen, like the simplex, half duplex and full duplex. In this today's video we will see the networks, the criteria of the network, the performance, reliability and security, the basic fundamental criteria for the networks we will see today. The use of network we will see, the why the people are having the more and more interest, and why we are using the computer networks we will see in brief here. From the traditional, the business use, to the ultra modern, the mobile use, we will see the use of that network in this video, right? After that we will move forward to the network attributes, like network type and network category, the LAN, WAN, MAN and PAN. We will see the brief in this video. Okay, but let's move forward about the history. Each of the last 3 centuries is dominated by the single technology. The 18th century is the era of the mechanical revolution, where the industries are grown. Right. After that, the steam engines were ruled the 19th century. The 20th century is the key technology was gathering information, processing, and distribution there. Like we have seen the implementation of the worldwide telephone network system implementation, right? We have seen the evolution of the radio and television technologies. We have seen the birth and unpredictable growth of the computer industry, right? Organization with the hundreds of offices worldwide may have the requirement of the getting the information, even if the remotely located their office at the fingertips, right? The organizer may be required to get the information about any of the office in respect of the geographical location. For an example, you have the you are working in the firm, and which have the remotely located offices, like one in the London, one in UK, one in the USA, one in Canada, one in India. Office located in the Canada may have required for the information about the India's office. So it may be getting the quicker note, right? The centralized combination in the single room is the totally obsolete right now. Although computer industry is still younger than any other technologies like the automobile and transportation, right? The computer industry has a growth, have a incredible growth in the short time. In the initial 2 decades of the computer industry, the computer system used to be centralized and in the computation in the large single room, right? Which will occupy the large single room. Computer centers were used at that time, where the computer centers are located in the one single room, where the users are bring their works and put their task on the for the processing, and they have to work for the output for the weeks or a month for that. But now no one wants to wait for that large amount of time, right? Everyone wants a quick response from the system. So the old model, where the serving of the one large system serves the whole organization, is right now the totally absolute. We are right now we have the almost every user have the separate system kind of scene, right? This is called the computer networks, that the systems are connecting with each other, right? The today you are seeing the computer networks, its origin is at the ARPANET, which was founded in the late 1960s to the earlier 1970s, right? The contributors to the data communication, the transmission technology, what do you mean by the term transmission technology? The fundamental mechanism for the network communication is the transmission technologies, right? Which it may be a broadcast system or point to point, peer to peer networks, right? The switching technologies like circuit switching and packet switching are the major contributor towards the data communication. As you have all know, the internet and without the internet and networks, data communication have the no use. The communication device are the major components of the data communication, right? Let's move forward the definition of the networks. Then what do you mean by the term network? The network is the group of interconnected devices which are capable of sharing the software, hardware, resources between the multiple users. That device may be interconnected via the cable, like it may be a copper cable, fiber optics, it may be infrared or radio wave or anything, or it may be a via satellite communication, right? The group of interconnected which are connected with through the cables or wireless device which are capable of sharing the resources between the multiple users. It's called the network. The computer system are the network of the computer system is called the computer networks. Like the distributed processing, the task divided among the resources is called the distributed processing. Like right, the network criteria. So for the better enhancement and better use of the computer networks, the network must fulfill the minimum requirement about the networks, right? For the better result of the network must meet the minimum requirement of certain criteria, like, right? Let's see network criteria in brief. The network criteria, the foremost network criteria is the performance. What do you mean by the network performance and how do you measure the network performance? The network performance is depends on the various factors like the number of users which are using that networks, the type of transmission media, which kind of transmission media, it is a wireless, wired, it is using the copper cable, or it is using the fiber optics. If it is wireless, it is using the infrared waves, it is using the radio waves. This kind of transmission media affect the performance of the network, right? After that, the hardware capabilities and software efficiency also affect the performance of the network. The performance of the network is evaluated by the two major things, the throughput and the delay. The performance can be measured in the many ways, including the transmission time and the response time. What do you mean by the throughput? The throughput is the if the sender is sending the data to the receiver, the sender can send the data in the efficient way. If you are having the 100 mbps internet connection, and if your system, if your hardware is not capable enough to get the information at the 100 mbps speed, so the performance of the network may be the degrade. So you cannot enjoy the internet connection at the 100 mbps. It may be 60 mbps or 50 mbps or anything which is the capacity of your hardware. The software efficiency is also affect the network performance. Network was evaluated by the two matrices, the throughput and the delay, right? The reliability. What do you mean by the reliability of the network? How can someone will be reliable on the network? What do you mean by the term reliability? The reliability is in addition to the accuracy, right? Whenever the networks fail, the frequency of the failure, and after that the how much time is taken to recover from the failure is called the reliability, right? In addition to accuracy, the network reliability is measured by the frequency of failure and the time taken to recover from that failure, or the data failure or data loss. How frequent it is this type of failure is coming, and how fast you are recovered from that failure is called the reliability of the network, right? After that, the four most and more fundamental criteria is the security. How secure your network is called the security, right? The protecting. What do you mean by the term security? The protecting data from that unauthorized access, right? If you are a source which is sending the data towards the destination, right? The data should be protected with the from the unauthorized access, the source and destination. No other entity or no other unauthorized person can access the data from the middleware, right? The protecting data from the unauthorized access protecting data from the damages, development and implementation of the policy and procedure for the recovery and maintenance of the data. The data should not be modified or should not be altered during the transmission. This is the foremost network criteria which will enhance the networks users experience, right? Let's move forward the use of the network. Here we will see the from the traditional business uses to ultra modern mobile using. They have the many uses like the business application, the home application, and for the latest one, the mobile user are using the computer networks. From maintaining the resources for your businesses to watching your favorite movies or favorite show to maintaining your Snapchat streaks, that all are the use of the network, right? With the use of the network, there are several social issues will arise. We will see the brief in the detail, right? So the first use, the business use, the most fundamental use of the network is the business application. The companies use the networks and the computer for the resource sharing. But the main and major use of the network is the resource sharing, where the company how the company are using the network and how the computers are interconnected. The companies are sharing the resources like the programs, equipments, especially the data availability. The anyone can use the data available in the server from the remotely location. In respect of their geographical location, any person can print from the remotely located printer, right? The network printer. The separate large number of private printer and the personal printer, separate large number of private printer and the difference. Let's see the differentiate between the if the company is having the separate large number of printer, and if the company is having the one network printer, what the pros and cons about that, that the pros and cons about that. It is really easy for the maintenance and track the record for the network printer instead of the separate large number of printer, right? Any employee can be able to access the data from the any remote location in respect of the geographical location. If you are having the office at the London, and if you are wanting to access the data from your India office, so it is really easy with the help of the network, like, right? The in this pandemic situation, you are attending the your video conferencing meeting. You are in this pandemic situation, you are attending your business meeting through the video conferencing. You are attending your video lecture series. This is the use of the business use of the computer networks. Nowadays everyone is email is the day-to-day part of our day-to-day life. Nowadays email is our part of our daily routine, right? Checking and sending the email to the from the professionally to the time pass, we are so sharing that, right? The doing the real time business electronically. Let's take an example. If you are having a car manufacturing firm, and so you have the keep track of the resources you have. Let's take an example. If you are having a car manufacturer firm and you have to you have to track the record of the resources you have for the car manufacturing. Now, if you the car have the many resources like engines, paint, tires. Let's take an example of the you have the tie-up with the tire manufacturer firm. If you are lacking of the tire or the tire resource, you are lacking in the next few days. So you will place an order online electrically, and you will trace the real time scenario at the time. The e-commerce website, the e-commerce use you are having right now, like from buying your clothes and all that, is the business application of the computer networks, right? What is the background process of that this application? The business application, the companies use the networks and the computers for the resource sharing with the client server model. What do you mean by the client server model? Let's see in the brief. Like right? The what do you mean by the client and what do you mean by the server? The server is the powerful system where the data is stored, right? And what do you mean by the client? The client is a simpler machine from where you can access the data remotely from the server. The client may be at the remotely location, right? It may be from the mobile, it may be from the desktop or any device. How client is getting response and how the client is getting the exact data he or she is wanting. Let's see this scenario. The client is sending the query to the server, system is working. Let's move toward the home application. Home application, what do you mean by the home application? What do you mean what the home device contains? Home contains the many networking device, just like the computers, TV, radio, and internet and anything, right? So this is the all the things like from the radio to the televisions, cable connections, that all are the home application used of the computer networks, right? The users can communicate easily from the social network handles to the consume the content, example video, transact, and audio. If you are surfing in this pandemic situation, you all are enjoyed your favorite movie and favorite show on the OTT platform. From the sharing your beautiful pictures on the social media handles to maintain a Snapchat tricks, that all are the application of the networks, right? Just without the computer networks, these things cannot be occur, right? Without the help of computer network, this all the things are nearly impossible, right? Some application use the peer to peer models in which where there are no fixed client and the server. Some applications uses the peer to peer model which there are the no fixed client and server, right? Just take an example of remote and the TV. Your remote and TV is having a peer to peer system, right? Some popular use of the home application, right? Let's see the some popular use of this home application. The access the remote information. Nowadays you are having your newspaper in your palm top, in your mobile phone, having your magazines and all the informatic content you are having in your fingertips, right? In the science field, in the research field, IEEE, Science Direct, and many more portals are sharing the journals and conference papers online, so the person can access remotely, right? So persons are accessing their remote database server from their home. For the research fellow, the IEEE and Science Direct, there are the platforms which are publishing their journals and conference paper online. So the researchers can review them, researcher can reference them and do the research accordingly. The persons are accessing the remote database server from anywhere at any time, right? The person to person communication. Nowadays you are sharing the WhatsApp messages or Instagram messages, like social media messaging is the person to person communication. Simple SMS system is the best example of the person to person communication. Interactive entertainment, as we have discussed, the OTT platform, the video conferencing, the group chatting system, that all are fall under the interactive entertainment. E-commerce, right, as we discussed earlier, from buying a cloth to the grocery, all the come under the home application of the e-commerce, right? Let's see the e-commerce briefly. There are the many variation in the e-commerce, right? Like business to customer, business to business, government to customer, customers to customer, and many more, right? Like personal to personal, business to customer, like buying a cloth or buying anything from business is fall under the business to customer, business to business. As we have taken an example of the car manufacturer, if the car manufacturing is placing an order of the tire from the tire manufacturer, this is fall under the business to business e-commerce, right? Government to customer, the government directly allow the distribution the taxes that fall under the government to customer, customer to customer, where you can buy and sell your product directly from the customer. Like the best example, then the right now the OLX and Quicker is the best example of the customer to customer, person to person, like Zender, Share, all are the best example of the file sharing. That all are the best example of the person to person communication, right? This is the best example of the, this is how the e-commerce the use of the computer networks in the mobile users, right? Tablets, laptops, smartphone are the popular device nowadays, which are connected through the Wi-Fi, hotspot, or the 4G cellular provided wireless connectivity, right? Which by this we can have the high speed internet connectivity. The mobile users communicate with the text voice calling, sending text, consumes content from surfing on the internet, surfing on the internet to download and upload your favorite pictures on the any platform. Example, video and web, and use a sensor. Example of GPS and all that. Wherever you are, if you are lost or if you are wanting to find a path, just simply use the Google Map. This is the mobile user use of the computer networks. The wireless and the mobiles are the related but the different, right? The wireless and mobile are the typical application. The desktop computers are the at the office is not the wireless but and nor the mobile, right? Because it cannot be moved, we cannot carry out the desktop computer anywhere. But yeah, having a laptop, it is a mobile and wireless also. A notebook computer used in the hotel room, yes, it is a mobile but it is not wireless. There are several typical applications where you can bifurcate which is the mobile and which is wireless. The wireless and mobile are relatable but slightly different. Where the desktop computers are at the office are not nor the wireless nor the mobile, as you cannot carry your desktop from office to home regularly, right? So, but the laptop is fall under the wireless and mobile devices, right? Like that, a notebook computers used in the hotel room is fall under the mobile devices, right? The network in on-wired building is also fall under the wireless section, but it is not mobile because you cannot carry that device outside at the building, right? We have started from the history of the network. After that, we have seen the definition of the network, the use of the network. After that, some critical issues of the network. After that, we have seen the network bifurcation by the geographical area. So this is all about today's lecture. Thank you for the watching.